Hey, once again, it's your boy Daddy for Triple D Gaming coming at you with another FS22 Map Make Stream video. You know how we do it. Let's get to it. Alright, ladies and gents, boys and girls, pick it up from the last episode like we do. As you see in the thumbnail, we did get our pigs working in and working. Awesome. Awesome. Again, Giants partners, if you're interested in the new game, the old game, any DLCs, the upcoming expansion, any of that good stuff, check out the links in the description at no extra cost to you. And or use the code Triple D Gaming or Triple D at checkout. But with that being said, let's get to it. All right. Joe, bro, what you know, yo? What's happening? What's cracking lacking? Appreciate the like. Good, good, good. Man, I'm just I'm okay, I guess. Yeah, my brand new car. Yeah, you know, my white seats in my brand new car. Yeah, my kid left her blueberries back there, and her blueberry juice leaked all over my white seats. Oh man, ruined my seats. I said, I didn't get any further than two payments in, and my seats are ruined. Unbelievable. But I guess you'll have that. Unbelievable. It is what it is, I guess. ain't that ain't nothing new. It's always bad news for me. But anyhow, yeah, as you see, we got our pigs working. I ran a couple more of these lines. Um, got the line down to the pole here. Alright, Joe, bro. Okay, brother. I'm gonna try to take the line. Uh, I don't know. I guess I could just continue it off that one so it doesn't get everywhere. I was going to snag the line that was back here by itself, but I might as well continue to use these. Jewel, how's Jewel? I'm gonna throw a couple of these up there, and then we'll go over and finish putting in the grass and everything around our pig pen. Now that we got some piggies, oink oinks. Yeah, Joseph is gone. Um, that's my brother-in-law, actually. That's my wife's brother. See, when the poles are like kind of lined up, Um, but actually, as long as I get one, and then copying and pasting the rest, they pretty much almost line up for you, which is a good thing. Yeah, did you hear the blueberry incident, Joel? Did you hear about the blueberries? Was you on yet? uh, my daughter had some blueberries in a cup, and yeah, left them in my new car. Yeah, well, needless to say, it leaked on my on my brand new white seats, man. Ruined my seats in my car. I said I didn't even get 3 payments in on my brand new car, and it's ruined. The seats are ruined. But you'll have that, I guess. Yeah, man. Like, you can't get blueberry juice out of clothes, let alone a car seat. And of course, it's all fabric. Perfect. Alright, so now that we got this one in, um, the other two may and or may not actually line up. It'll be very close. The last one I did, I didn't have to do any tweaking to it. If anything, I might have to tweak them just a little bit. Mainly because whenever I do this, the control B, it doesn't go in, so then I gotta sink it in. Well, if I sink it in too much or not enough, or just don't adjust this part here right, then the other side doesn't line up right. Because this pull was twisted a little bit, it made these two short, so we'll have to adjust it here a little bit. It's nice when the poles are actually square to one another because it lines up perfect and you don't have to mess with it. Alright, so this is, I added this transformer to the back of this one. Then we'll come off the transformer to the building. But here's the thing, like, I had it to where this was actually down under here. But the way that the lines actually hook to these, like in real life, I have one of these on my house, okay? But it comes from the pole, and then the wires hit the house, and then they kind of curl up and then come up into this, and then it comes down through this and then into the house, right? But the thing on here that they have to where the line is supposed to come in is right here. So it comes in right here, then it comes off of that down up, and then into here. So you have to actually run the line from the pole to right here. When I had this shrunk down, then that would have meant the line would have had to come down here. So I did pull this up to where it's coming through the ceiling. I didn't want to have to do that, but I do want power running to this building considering we have lights in here. So it is what it is. We're going to work off of that. I got the same thing happening. Wow, I got one floating there actually. I thought I had this on the building. I could be wrong. But anyway, same thing with these. I might actually, I don't know, these ones might be okay coming to there. I was going to say I might have to pull these up through the roof, but it might be okay. Well, I can't pull it away from the building because then it would just be floating there. You know what I mean? It goes into the top of the meter. I don't know. Unless I just do it without the meter, but technically, even in real life, you know what I mean? And then it has the clips for clipping it to the building. I'd rather it come through the roof myself. And then it has the lines right here that goes into the structure, whatever it may be. I don't know. Giants even actually has some of the buildings that they have them on, they actually got it coming through the roof like that as well. So I mean, we're not doing nothing outside of what Giants actually did with it too. I don't know. Well, I mean, in real life, you got poles coming out of your roof like that too, your vent pipes and all that stuff. So, I mean, it's not like it couldn't be possible. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong; it doesn't look right, but it's not unheard of, even in real life. There would be like a rubber boot around it, and then the shingles would be laid on top of that boot just to stop the water from coming through. But any other thing I could do is like shrink it down, like I said, like I had it to begin with. But the wire would be coming clear down to here. I'm gonna get the power going to that building, and then we'll jump over to the pigs. Back over to the pigs, we'll get all the grass and that painted in. That one was rather easy. That one was pretty easy. Boom. Done. And then, like, we'll run them to this pool, and then this pool, they'll jump off the transformer down to that. And then we gotta come back to this pool, and then they'll jump off of here and go to that pool. But we're just gonna get them to that building for right now. I don't want to do too much power line work all at once. I know it'll get boring. That's why I did the majority of what we already did off camera here. Uh-oh. That's never a good sign. Yeah, the loading circle. Yeah, see, it's nice when it actually lines up. The middle one didn't, but this one kind of did. Make sure it ain't sticking through. Since we're already on it, we'll give it a little bit of an adjustments here. Okay. Alright, good enough. Um, well, to be honest, I'd rather do something like this instead of that. Just put the pole on the top of the roof so it isn't actually like coming through the roof. I mean, it would look like it was up here. I could even take it and just put it like here. So it looks like them wires are actually going in to where the lights are. Maybe even do it up here on the peak and then push it up against there like that, and then just run the wire to it. I mean, it's all flattened out now because I pancaked it, but is there a beam here? Just pull it down into where it just starts coming through that beam. Push it back up. Because if I do it to where the pole isn't hitting the building, then I would have to put lines coming off of both of these, just so the lines wasn't just hanging in the air. You know what I mean? Either that, I could do that, which looks perfectly fine, or I could just run a line to the roof itself without having to pull it there. But from here, I think it looks fine. I don't know, you lost me there, Joel. Let me grab this transformer. Oh, excuse me. Oh, wait. Am I? Alright. Tell you what, I'm gonna slide this down. Yeah, you know what, that ain't able to work. I was gonna slide it down so it wasn't so pancaked, but I guess that wouldn't work because both roughs go down, so that wouldn't work. There, this doesn't look bad. It looks alright. Alright, and then we would have to jump off of this pole up to this one. Then from there to there. From here to here. And then it would go from here across. And then from here up. Yeah, so it would go from here across to here. And then from here down that way. And then from here up this way. Then we gotta put the power on one side or the other. We'll probably put it coming off of here. Alright, so obviously that's up too high. Because the wires are going nowhere, so we'll just sink this down. We're just going into the house there. Alright, that looks good. And then we'll just jump off of this transformer right here down to the house. Or down to the building or whatnot. Now every pole right here, I was just copying these poles, so every one of these poles have a transformer on it. I think maybe we'll just come through every other one maybe and just delete the transformer off of it, just because we don't need a transformer on every single one of these. It looks good, like it looks good, but in real life there wouldn't be an actual transformer on every pole, so we'll get rid of some of them. But wherever it goes to a building, like that's where you really need them. So it comes out of the transformer to the building or whatever. But that's what we got. And like I said, we'll jump back to that and work on that again later here. So pretty much we had the grass where the cows are. I just want to add a few final little touches to it. A little bit of long grass here and there. And then right here we actually gotta finish painting that right there. Oops. Like, I think it would actually look better if this was all like long grass, but we'll leave it alone. Mr. Bones, what's going on, man? That map keeping you busy? Can't complain. Can't complain. Because it could always be worse. Yeah, no matter what's happening, it could always be worse. How about it? How's it coming along? You see, we're still chugging along on ours here. Chugging, chugging, chugging. Yeah, we added some pigs here, gave them a little mud pit to splash around in. Some cows. It's all working in game. Got fences around both of them. XML'd in. The cow one actually runs from here to here and then along the road here. Then there's a gate that comes across this road, then the fence continues along this road, like so. And then the same thing for the pigs, comes around here, there's a gate there, gate down here, then it shoots straight up and then follows this road here along. Then we got it to where the pigs actually roam all of this all the way around, and then in the front. Good, good, good.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Yeah, one of these years we'll get this map done. One of these years. Yeah, man. Macazino? Is that how you say it? What's happening? Alright. Bear Mac. Bear Mac. Jewel got it right. Mac. Ah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, Jewel's been having a few of her friends drop in here lately. Let me go back to the small dents here, or the small grass, I mean. I've been in here a little bit. Yeah, I was going to mess with the ground there around that fence, but we made it swing the other way, so I ain't even going to mess with it. I'm going to leave it go. It's actually okay. Yeah, we'll give you a little tour if you want. Up to you. Yeah, it's got a little bit of everything. We just added our animals. We got cows and pigs, and then got a couple fields, obviously, logging. I got it to where it snows on the main road, so if you like snow plow, and there's all kinds of stuff, man. We have a stone mine. It's definitely well rounded, man. A little bit of something for everybody. Let me get up to the top here, and then we'll go for a little tour. On a 3-hour tour. Yeah, we have fences around this. Not in the editor though. We just XML'd that in. I actually forgot to do that, Joel. I just I just did it. I had saved it. I had saved the game so we could do it. I just didn't do it. Alright. Still there, Bear? Oh, you'll be surprised, alright. We got some jaw dropping scenery. Where's that? There's just one little piece of it. It's got crazy detail. That's why just a little part of the map we have done's taken us a year already. But yeah, then we got the little stone mine up here. Still working on everything here. I don't know. Like I said, I ain't really did much with animals with the game, but I don't think I ever seen anybody put a mud pit in a pig pen. Have you? I don't know. I just thought of it. I don't know if anybody's actually did that. It just being on this hill here, it was hard to get it in there. It actually was hard. And then I'm come back on this and then add some touches of long grass to it. It's just a little minor details, man. Definitely. It makes it worth playing to me. Like, just the plain bare maps, I don't like playing them just because I'm a visual player myself. It's gotta look good. If they could wallow in it. Oh yeah, that would be awesome. Just like I was saying, like our mud puddles here. I love how they added it in 22, where whenever you walk through this, it gives a little splash sound. It didn't do that in 19. But I wish it was. They made it to where whenever you drove through it, it would splash. It would splash. So that would be awesome too. Just like, I mean, they kind of did that. Well, somebody did it in 19 with the real mud mod, but you had to go through all the extra stuff to add the mod and all that. If that was something like added, oop, what am I doing here? If that was like added base game, man, that'd be awesome. Okay, Jewel, we got a bunch of housework to do, like me. Oh, wait, excuse me. Belching and stuff. If you leave, you gotta have somebody replace your spot. Nah, I'm playing. Have a good one, Joel. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, have fun. Be careful. Appreciate them likes, guys. Appreciate it. I guess after this, I'm really like, I want it for the detail, but I'm really dreading having to do the forest ground, man. As you guys can tell, I've been putting it off. Yeah, so, like, that side of the map, that took forever. Because I didn't just do, like, Giants did it, and you could tell how they just pretty much scratched everything in. Like, the detail I put into the forest ground was just insane. Now, I could have did it to where, you know, I'd locked it to certain layers and put everything in like that, but as far as like the sticks and that go, it just adds way too much. So I'm picky. So it caused me to just sit there and dab it in instead of doing it the easy way and just selecting a layer, like a texture layer, and just painting over it. Yeah, because it just, it looked bad doing it like that. It was well worth it though. I mean, it looks amazing. It just takes forever. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a pain in the neck sometimes. Oh, and the background on the map, man, I put a lot of time into the background of the map, placing in all them trees by hand. Obviously, worked on that waterfall, like where the roads run off the map. I made tunnels, and it's insane. It's insane. Have you attempted to do like a map? Appreciate them lights, guys. Or when you was in it, was you doing like mods? You know what I mean? Yeah. Brian, yeah, man. It's definitely aggravating, man, and time consuming. Sometimes I'm like, oh, why did I even start this? But uh, it's definitely gonna. It'll be worth it once I finally get it done, though. Yeah, cause then, like, this is the easy part. Like, the hard part's really, like, trying to decide what the map's gonna look like, where everything's gonna go, all that good stuff. Um, and then the headache comes in whenever you gotta actually make stuff work and get it working properly, all your XML work and all that good stuff. Yeah, I can't wait to play it myself, man. I really can't. Once you start in the editor, like messing with stuff in the editor, man, it's like this becomes the game to you. Because even if you go to start to play the game, like a map or something, you're like, oh, I could do this, or oh, I could fix that, or oh, I could add this to that mod, and then it's like you're always in the editor, man, always. But I guess you could take it as playing a game, I guess, because if you think about it, it's kind of like if you got into playing SimCity and stuff like that back in the day. It's basically kind of like that, but you're just building maps instead of cities. Alright, man. Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, you got a little tease of what's happening over there. That whole corner over there is done. Like, completely done outside of making. I still got to like assign farmlands and all that stuff, and then um, the AI traffic, and then like pedestrian splines and stuff like that. But other than that, that whole side is done. I'm gonna wait until I'm completely done with the map, and then start assigning like AI. You know how they drive to the store or whatever for you. I gotta go through here and make sure they actually drive on the roads right and all that good stuff. So yeah. Um, like I've noticed people do like start from scratch, and they'll do it with a chainsaw or whatever, and cut down some trees. You know what I mean? Just start with nothing. And I got this map pretty much set up to where you don't even have to have a chainsaw to start from nothing, because I got uh little log scraps like laying on the ground. So technically, you could get a pickup truck and go around and pick all of those up to go sell them. So you wouldn't even need a chainsaw if you wanted to do that. We got campgrounds, so you could do role plays. Like I said, I got it to where it snows on the main roads. So if you like snow plowing, there's fields. Obviously, there'll be a bunch of logging. What else we got? Fields, logging, snow plowing. Then we got the stone mine there, so you can do some mining, all kinds of stuff, man. Brian, appreciate you. Hashtag Brian in the chat, man. Yeah, man. I don't know why that didn't appear in my alert box though. Oh, there it is. It was kind of late, but it showed up. Appreciate you. Yeah, there you go. What else we got, man? See, me, like, normally I make maps where you can just do digging and dig ditches and all kinds of stuff like that. So, for me to stop doing that and making a logging map, I don't know. It was just something I wanted to do because I got tired of seeing all the logging maps have, like, zero detail. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to do a detailed logging map for the logging community, man. And then I didn't want it to just be logging, so that's why we went all out with it. Oh yeah, and you got your animals too, obviously. Pretty much all sell points are still going to be on it. Yeah, Yeah. You've seen the map before, though, right? I know you've seen it before. Yeah, yeah. Most definitely. Man, my kid's upstairs coughing. You guys can probably hear. Oh, and we got these too, so you could actually come and just snag these trees up here too if you wanted to. But yeah, we got these here laying all over these guys. So you come snag them up and go sell them. I actually have a cell trigger at this sawmill pretty much just for short logs like this. Yeah, I'm excited about playing it, man. Like, I just pretty much haven't played the game since I started making it. Like, I just want to get it done, though. But yeah, then we got this area here. You get a couple free logs there as well. I made this here just to kind of promote people to do their tree processing here. Give them an open area. What was I working on? Oh yeah, putting some tall grass in here. Tall grass. Yeah, but without a doubt, man, I definitely appreciate it. Whatever it is. It's a motivational tool. Like the meadow grass has this tall grass in it, this long dry grass. But I don't know, I like the look of it. I like mixing all three of these grasses here. I think it makes it look good. I'd probably do the whole map up like that, but you can't actually make silage with this, so the people that actually like to just mow the map grass to make silage wouldn't be able to. So I gotta keep it just to certain areas. Yeah, the only thing you can actually make silage with is the meadow grass there. If I actually knew how to change it to make it to where you could make silage with the deco grass, I would definitely do so. Oh, what else did I do? Oh, this map as well. Like the right here. I'll show you real quick. Oh, this guy. Like the big sticks in that, like this. You know, if you hit that with a lawnmower, they just stay on the ground. Or if you go into construction mode and try to delete that, it doesn't delete them. I made it to where you can actually get rid of these with a lawnmower. So if you run these over with the lawnmower, it will get rid of them. Those, the little dry sticks, all the different plants and stuff, the mushrooms, everything. It gets rid of all of it. A lawnmower does. And I know that's a big thing for like, especially for like console guys. They always want to know how to get rid of bushes and all that stuff on the ground. So I made this map to where they don't have to worry about that actually. Like, I kind of want to do custom collectibles too. Like, all the collectibles are still on the map. I kind of want to do custom ones, but then again, there's time, man. It takes time. Adding all this crazy detail is taking enough time. Alright. What else? I did want to add some bushes along the fence line too. A couple of them. Nothing crazy. I didn't put the long grass in here yet, did I? I think I did. Yeah. Somewhat. Appreciate them likes, guys. Ladies and gents. Alright. Alright, real quick, I gotta go grab my daughter's food for her real quick. I'll be like, I don't know, 20 seconds, something like that. I'll be right back. Alright, we back. Appreciate you waiting. Sorry about that. She was hungry. Alright. What else did I have to do here? So, we'll come back on this and we'll add some bushes and that whenever we go to do the trees. Because we're going to throw a couple decorative trees in, and I'm gonna put one here in this field, and then I'm probably gonna put a tree there or something like that. Couple decorative trees. There we go. We can work on this here too. Finish painting this road in here. I keep forgetting about it. Put the dirt to it. So much to do, so little time to do it in. How about it? Bray, what's going on, brother? See, we got some piggies in the map now. Some oinkers. It kind of makes me want to go ahead and, I mean, obviously they could just be placed by whoever's playing the map, but it kind of makes me want to go ahead and add sheep too. Yeah, just so they can use the spinnery, because the spinnery's in the map as well. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I guess they could be placed down, but it wouldn't be custom to where we could add extra sheep and that to it. Thank you. Oh yeah, and that too, like if you come in and you don't like playing with animals, all this is sellable. You can sell the building, the manure heap, you can sell this building, that manure heap, even the fences surrounding them. You can sell the fences. You can completely wipe all this out to nothing and get money for it. Same with everything up here, all sellable. Except for this. I tried to make that sellable. I'm still try to, but I can't seem to get it to work. Yeah, you can actually make it to where people had to pay to get rid of the buildings. They said, so if you don't want people to change your farm up, you can make it to where they actually have to work and pay to get rid of them. So hey, if you want to change the farm around, you got to pay to do it. But I didn't do that to you guys, but it can be done. Yeah, you want to get rid of that shed? Okay, 100,000. Yeah, I get it. Like some things I want to change too. But if it's perfect the way it is, then I don't want to change it. Like if it all makes sense, I might want to add a building or two, or sell a building to move it over to add more buildings or something. But yeah, I'm probably gonna, like I said, I put that long building in there just so you had something long to put a logging trailer in. So I might start you off with a logging trailer, just to say, look, this is a nice building to put this in. But we won't do that until the end. Then we'll worry about starting vehicles and stuff like that. Look at that waterfall back there, man. It's awesome. What map you playing now, Brian? Oops. Oops. Man, I can't believe it took me so long to paint this in. I built this a couple streams ago. Well, we got into them animals, man. I wanted to get them pigs in there while it was all fresh in my head how to get it to work. I've done stuff and I've made how-to videos on it and that, and I actually had to go back and watch my own video just because I forget how to do it. If you don't do it in a while, it's like, oh man, how do you do this again? And you're back watching your own video just to see how it's done. It's crazy. I don't know. I was kind of wanting to switch these bridges. Put the one with the wood on it over there. Oop. There you go, Brad. Find your love. Oh, man. We haven't had that in the last couple of streams, though. Carl, what's going on, buddy? That's right. Get your money. Let me get mine, too. Yes. Probably not enough, but yeah. I went to bed at 7. Then woke back up at 11:30. So, I don't know, probably like 5 hours, something like that. After being up for 32 hours straight, something like that. Man, I was done. So, as soon as I hit the bed, I was out. Surprised I even woke up for work. Yeah, man, I was out. I know it. That's why I didn't even try streaming yesterday. Like I said, I got the came in from work and I got the pigs working. I came down and got the pigs working and that, and then once I was able to, then I went to bed. Man, this road is long. Yeah, we just got done painting the grass in down there around the pig pen. I was like, man, we need sheep too. You know, we got spinnery and that. We got sheep. I was like, I don't know. Maybe we'll let people add that themselves if they want it. I don't want to go too crazy with it. I do and I don't. Yeah, so we just got all the grass painted down the road and around back and that here. I did make it to where they come down in this too. They do walk through this. Obviously they don't roll around in it, but that would be pretty cool. Got a little mud here. Then because there isn't very much room here for turning around and that's the only reason I made two roads into it. So there's a gate there, then there's a gate over here. I just made it to where you could come in this way and then pull up here and then back into here. And then same thing here, you can pull up here and then back in here or whatever you got to do. So it's a little tight, but it's manageable. Excuse me. Wow. How's the map coming, Carl? Cool. Now that building you showed me, that's going to be on the main farm or what? All right. Oops. I hate when it does that. You come up and click on something else and it doesn't always change for you. Then you're down here doing the wrong thing. Oh, that sucks. I've actually had that as well. I was like, it'll just be easier to fix it by going to the backup, and then it was in the backup too. And so I was forced to actually fix it, because if I went to the backup before that, then I would have had a lot of work to do. Yeah, I've actually encountered that same thing. Yeah, and then I was forced to learn how to fix that error. How about it? Oh, I was like, wait a minute, that ain't right. Forgot to lock it to the dry grass. Dead dry. like, man, it's going awful wide there. What was the error though? Did you see? I've done it too, to where I went ahead and like just pretty much exported like all the stuff that I had done out of that into a new copy of it. That way I didn't have to actually start from scratch. As long as the error doesn't appear within that, you know what I mean? That works too. Yeah, I don't know if I've came across anything like that before. Hey, anytime you see an error, it's like, oh no. I haven't been using this, the medium. Tap in a little bit of medium grass up this edge though. Probably paint over some of it, but it'll be okay. I'll probably get a little hint of it here and there. Uh oh, ain't on a rock. Look, I'm gonna do this, but I always lose. Like, it's always like the first time you do it in a stream, it's like you always lose. I've done it a few times where it was the first and the second time I lost. So I don't know if it's every 2 times and then a win, but see, lost 100 grand that quick. probably shouldn't do, yeah, 100 grand on it the first time, knowing that I'm gonna lose. Look, if I do anything less, I probably would win. I mean, I can adjust the odds of you winning on it too, though. I don't even know what I have it set at. Like 50%, 75%, something like that. Yeah, man, it's like a guaranteed lose the first time. I don't know why. You lose again, Carl. Let me try it again. Yep. Now the third time should win. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the odds. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the odds, man. Oops. Oh, okay. Oh, I was looking at your, um, no, well, I don't know. I was looking up at your, last, last one. You did slots twice. I wasn't looking all the way at the bottom where you did gamble. I didn't do any mud puddles coming down this road though. I don't know. I could have did it, but it's just been a pain in the neck. So, yeah, we skipped the mud puddle on this one. Yeah, I keep procrastinating on it, but uh, we gotta get to getting that forest ground in there on the big hill. I keep jumping off and doing everything, but but yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to do it at some point, so I guess we can get that done, get it over with. Man, this road is long now. Ooh wee. And I just can't believe how fast the time flies whenever I'm working on the map. If I just sat here and did nothing, or did something else, time would be going slow as ever. I did a pretty good job at actually leaving that medium grass though, without painting over it. Painted over some of it, obviously, but see, I've been thinking about doing the wrong. Oh, here we go. Man, that's the second time in one stream. I've been thinking about. Here we go. It'll hit us with one more. I was thinking about actually like putting little stone in the road, you know what I mean? But I just don't like the way it is. Like if it was like more gray instead of the brown, which I get the brown, it's supposed to be like dirt on there. I would probably actually do it. That and the simple fact that I've seen other people do that on their map and it just disappears too quick, which I understand why it does it. It does it for performance reasons. But it just, I don't know, to me it looks bad driving down the road and I see it appearing and disappearing like that. But maybe little spots here and there would be okay, but I thought about it in the beginning of doing it, and I was like, you know what? I ain't even gonna bother with it. We got enough detail, we don't have to add that as well. I did think about it though. I think you can actually, yeah, you can actually scoop them up too. So if I did put them on the road, you could actually scoop them up and sell them, I think. I'm not 100% sure about that one though, but I think you can. Just like if you painted them down in the field, you could get, you know what I mean? Doopy doo doo. Doopy doo doo. Oh, oops. Oops. Little flick of the wrist there. Thank God for the undo button, huh? Almost. We're almost there. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Almost. What do you think? What do you think about the pig thing, though, Carl? You think it'll be all right there? Like I said, it's kind of tight, but I didn't want to put it on the other side. For one, that would have just been too much room, like way too much room for the pigs, I think. Do you when you play, do you do animals? Like, I just really got into it myself. I don't know why I never actually used them. Yeah, there's a few things I favor more than others, but I do like doing everything every now and again, though, myself. But yeah, there is things I like doing more than others, obviously. Like digging dirt and stuff like that, and then I like the logging and all that too, because like I said, it gives me an excuse to use my joysticks. And I just like use my joysticks. And then I really like doing silage too. I like to do the silage, whether it's baling it or packing it or whatever. we're just gonna come back here and just dab in some of the long grass here. I think I'm gonna do a server, like when I get this done too. I think I'm gonna do a server with this map. Normally I don't really have time for that because I'm making videos or working on the map and that here, but I think after I finally get this done, man, I'm gonna make a server here. Play online. Like I said, normally I would just do single player just for the fact of making let's plays and that, but I think it'll be awesome playing with somebody else. Yeah, it help you do some of the work around the farm. Yeah, that went a lot quicker, huh? Just dabbing this in here. Yeah, we still got to do all the grass up here. Wow. Alright, so who was it that said something to me about a fence coming down this road? Was that you, Carl? I can't remember. I remember somebody said something about it. I actually forgot about it until just now. I'm like, man, this could use something else. Alright, yeah, somebody Somebody mentioned it to me. About just putting a fence along the edge of that on the outside. I can't remember. Maybe Gaming Joy or somebody said something about it. Alright, can't remember what I was gonna do. Was it you? Was it you that somebody said something about putting bushes along that fence there too? I can't remember who said that either. Oh man, bad memory. Look, I put I shrunk one of them down and put it up there so I had something to run a power line to. Considering we put lights in here. It's like, we need power to run into it. Alright. He must have been somebody else. Try to do a little something and then jump over here and then put a line or two in. That way I ain't just sitting here forever putting in lines. Gotta kind of mix it up a little bit. I did most of them off stream though, just so I didn't have to bore you guys with it. Oh, shit. It's okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Just trying to get them up to the farm, and then we'll be done with them pretty much. But yeah, so we gotta go hit this one, and then it comes off this one straight to that one, and then it comes off this one over to that one. Then we just gotta run them down through there, pretty much just to here, get power to there, then we can get rid of that one actually, and then run them up into our farm, give us some power at the farm, and that'd be it. So for right now, I'm gonna do one more of them for right now, and then we'll go find something else to do. Racking that money up, Carl. Yeah, catching up. Chippity, chippity. What's happening? Um. Man, it's just weird how they got two of them on there. That'd be fine if I could take the bulbs off. Triple D in the house. Oh, wait a minute. I'm debating on just removing that thing, man. I mean, I could leave it there and just have the wire run straight through to the falling one, but yeah, see, it won't let me rip those bulbs off of it, so I don't know. We'll see. Copy the rotations from that one, apply them to this one. Maybe. Should have known that one worked. But yeah, we just gotta minus it, right? No. Oh, it's gonna make me do the math. Never mind. Then I'll just put a little jumper piece in between them. Excuse me. All right, Drew. That was actually pretty quick, considering. I forgot this thing won't let me really do that, so let me delete that, and then we'll go get that jumper piece we made before. Yeah, we actually made jumpers before here. So we'll just grab that. Say, man, it doesn't want to let me grab it. See, this one we won't have to because it's like weird. So we could actually just hit this one and then come off of it, or this one, whatever one it ends up being. But then we'll go ahead and we'll move it to here. I mean, we could have probably went without doing this and nobody would have paid no mind to it, but you know, I know, something should be there, so I had to put it there. Alright, so then we'll go ahead and add them other two, and then, like I said, we'll find something else to do. It's already 2:30, man. Ooh wee. I don't have to worry about going to get my kid, though, because she's home. She stayed home from school today. Yeah, she's not feeling good. Yeah, she's up there coughing. So, I don't know. We'll probably go another hour and then something like that, if that. I'm gonna go upstairs and make her something to eat. Something else to eat, rather, because I actually just made her something to eat, but. Yeah, right? Take a day off. What's the worst that could happen? You gotta make up all that work. Yeah, you'd have to work extra time the next time. Oh, man. Yeah, that sucks. But that's the difference between school and work. You miss a day of school, you got all kinds of stuff you gotta make up. You miss a day of work, you know. You just missed a day of work, that's all. Yeah, right. It's not like, man, you gotta redo all that work. Or still do the work that you missed out on, rather. You know. Alright, so this one we'll have to jump off of that one, so we'll have to make this one extra long to get up to it. Gotta love it when it works like that. Just perfection. All I had to do is make it a little bit longer. This one here, we're gonna have to drop it down a little bit, so it's looks like it's coming straight across. Again, I mean, oops, I don't see anybody sitting here flying around and inspecting my poles, but I don't know, I was the other day, so well, seventh. Oh man, still got 5 more to go. And college. Look, Jules encouraging you, and I'm like giving you the bad news. You only got 10 grades? I was gonna say, yeah, you only got 10 grades? Yeah, we got 12. Okay. Lucky you. Okay. Alright. So now, all we gotta do is jump off of here. over to there, that's, I don't know, man, that's a stretch. I think it'll be alright though. And then from here to there. And then continue from that one on. And then continue from this one up into the farm. So we got 1, 2, probably skip that one, 3. Maybe I'll put one of these double ones right here. And then have it come up to here and then have one jump across the street for here. Or whenever we bring them up through here, we can hit that building. I don't know, I'll figure it out whenever we get to it. Yeah, it's some different stuff you guys got going on. You're confusing me. Stop it. I'm playing. I don't know why that pool looked like it got a lane to it. Is that pool leaning? I guess not. It's probably, I don't know. It probably has to do with the way that's running. Okay, let me save it real quick. Eric, what's happening? Cheers, cheers. Like, it'll probably be nice at night with it all lit up through here, but man, it seems like a lot of street lights, huh? I don't know. I'm gonna come look at it at night and see what it looks like. See if it's too many lights. Looking at it from here, it's like, man, it's probably way too many lights. Alright. Yeah, then we gotta get rid of those. We already put our arrows there. Okay. Exactly. That's that's one thing that really makes me wish miss Giants Editor 8 is because you could actually see the light shining in the editor. And I don't know. I miss that about that. Now, I mean, you can come in here and then do show lights and then you can see that, but that's about it. Now, if you grab like light from a mod or something and bring it in, the light actually shines in here. But it used to be in the editor, you actually seen the actual light shining. Holy scrolling. Wow. Alright, how you do that, Carl? I know if you bring in a mod, you can actually see the light, but it doesn't just do it like Giants Editor 8 did. have to be clicked on a light or what? The illumination and the actual light. Alright. We just clear it, and that's it. Well, if there's another number, I didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? So if it's on 40, you just say it's got to go to 20, just highlight it and hit 20. Oops. Is that it? I'll make the sun invisible. Oh, yeah, that sucks. You got to do all that though. But I mean that works. But yeah, you'd have to go through. That'd be good for smaller areas. But man, I'd have to go through and click on all these lights. But that is nice to know there, Carl. Definitely nice to know. I don't know. If that's about what it does in game, I don't think that'll be too bad. Obviously, you would want a campground kind of darkish. If it wasn't on the hill, man, I could have made a nice campground. But we had to work with the area we had for it, though. I don't know, making that sun invisible makes it awful jittery. Yeah, it kind of sucks though. But, like, if there was a street light mod, or like any mod, even bringing these cars in, it shines the light. But like, say there's a street light mod, if you bring that into the map, it shines the light without having to do that, which doesn't make sense to me, but it is what it is, I guess. How'd you find that one out, Carl? Just playing with it? That one didn't work. Unless you gotta make that visible and then... Uh-oh. Why didn't that one work? I said, uh-oh. Oh, it has all the conditions on it, Carl? That'd be nice. If that's what you're telling me. Oh, I'm like, it didn't work, but it did work. Well, it didn't actually clear it, is what I meant. There we go, okay. Alright. Yeah, that's weird how they got that set up. I'm gonna do this one too, just to see it. And then I ain't gonna go crazy with it. Then we'll set these back. We'll see what these ones look like. Not much difference. Alright. So, yeah, that won't be too much. Look, lights out. That's sweet. I appreciate it, Carl. Now, if you leave it like that, does everything still work in game just fine? Or do you have to switch it back? Or you don't know that part? Because if everything's fine in game, I might as well just switch all my lights over, you know what I mean? Just switch all my lights over, and then whenever I want to see it in the editor, to just mute the sun there. Yeah, that kind of sucks. But I mean, it is nice to know if you're working on a little area and you want to test the lighting without actually going in game. Now, for this situation, there's just way too many lights I would have to do. I ain't trying to do all that right now, but yeah, that's definitely nice to know. Very nice. Good work, Carl. Appreciate you. Okay, here we go with this again. This is the third time this stream. Third time. Ooh, wait, excuse me. I tell you what, Carl, you're a helpful guy, man. Alright. Yeah, so far we've dealt with power lines this stream. We got this grass painted in on the road. Then we got the actual grass put in. Then we painted our grass over here. Got that in. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I keep him around. No, I'm playing. Look, don't that look like Mickey Mouse's ear right there in the slope? Here's his head, and then there's his ear. I got Mickey Mouse on my slope. Hey, Mickey! Alright, Carl, appreciate it, buddy. You're on it. You are on it. Alright, so this... What I've been dreading, guys. What I have been dreading, and I've been putting it off. You know, I'm putting in cows and pigs and all kinds of other stuff. Just trying to avoid doing it. But we gotta get this forest ground in. Unless you guys can think of something else I can do. But I mean, this area is coming along pretty good. I mean, once we get the forest ground in and get all of our grass and whatnot painted in, then we'll be popping in trees and moving on. So I have something, a little something planned for this area right here. Nothing spectacular. So we could either work on it next, or we could jump over here and do that big project. Yeah, I got up my sleeve. And then as far as this area here goes, I'm not really too sure. Like, I don't have nothing planned for it. So, I mean, basically we can go over and put some humps and bumps in the ground and just load it with trees and forget about it. Or if I think of something before we get to it, then so be it. Yeah, some humps and bumps and load it with trees and be done quick. We definitely get it done quick, but yeah. So then this area here too. Like, I really wish, like, I need to learn how to put the textures on stuff in Blender. Because I would really love to just make my own store, man. I really would. But maybe until then, we'll just switch this sign like I had planned. And then get the map released. And then I can worry about that. Maybe try to make a new store and then update it with the updated store. I don't know. I really do want to add sheep though. Hey, we got the spinnery. I do have the spinnery in game working too. So, I mean, we got the spinnery over here. Man, we still got to paint all the stuff in for this. But the spinnery is working in game. I do have it working in game. I went ahead and moved its location in XML, so everything's working there. Yeah, I do and I don't want to add sheep. I actually don't want to go through the work of doing it, but I would like to do it. Like I said, I don't want to go too crazy with it. Adding animals and all that. But then we got to do the dairy too. This is the actual main dairy building, which will be XML'd in. But I put this here too, so we can kind of set it up how it was. But for like the Elm Creek map, they actually had 3 buildings, 1, 2, and 3. And then it was like a drive-through parking lot type deal. I think I'm just going to do it with the 2. I don't even have to do it with 2. I could just do it with the 1. But I think I'm going to go ahead and add the building in the back here and do it with 2. But we got to get the lot and everything painted in for that. And then we got to figure out what we're doing here with the little farm area. And then basically the main strip, there isn't too much to do there. Yeah, that's why I've done everything I've done to it so far. I kind of should have left more than just these 3 little fields, but I think it'll be okay. I mean, if anything, we could actually, with this area over here, maybe pop in 1 big field or something, or just leave it be. But yeah, that's why I left the whatchamacallit too, all the sell points and that. Like I said, you're gonna have farming, logging, a little excavating for the little mine there, crazy snow plowing. Like, it's a well-rounded map, I think. And then, like, that's why I do want to leave, even though this map, because I like to use map grass for making silage instead of just planting it and doing fields for grass. I like to just use the map grass, man. So I just find an area like this and cut it. You know what I mean? So I do want to leave, you know, some areas where it is just grass. Like, that's what I was thinking about doing down here. Obviously pop trees in it, but once you're done logging it, then you could use this. You could use this to make silage for your animals that's right next door. You know what I mean? But if I did put sheep in, like, what would I do with them? Again, like, this is so open over here. I don't want to put animals right here. I just don't. I don't want to. Maybe we could do them right here. Oh yeah, have the grass free to mow. That's why I don't want to change this. Like, I want to change the grass from the meadow, but I'm just leaving it meadow just so you can make silage with it. But yeah, I think this here would be a decent area for the sheep. You just pop off the main road there to get to them, I guess. I don't even know what the sheep pen looks like. Let's bring one in. Let me save it real quick. Like, if I did animals, I want to keep them relatively close. That's why I don't want to go, like, clean over here or something and add sheep. I mean, we could add them down here where the few fields are and just have a little farm here with the sheep here. But I would rather to keep them all relatively close. So, but we could just throw them over here. Over here. I don't know. I was debating on keeping the actual shed and then the actual barn here from base game. I'm not sure yet. Maybe tweak them around a little bit. But yeah, let's bring in a sheep thing here because I have no clue what it looks like. None. Hey, by the time it's done, I'll be a professional at adding animals to maps, though. I will be a professional. Alright, let's see. So that's the big one. Everything else I use the medium one of. But that's the big one. And then this is the medium one here. Alright, Carl. Again, appreciate it, buddy. Man, that big one actually looked like the medium one. You know what's crazy too? The horses. The medium horse pen is actually bigger than the big horse pen. Have you noticed that? I brought horses in because I said if I did put any animals here, right here, it would be horses. Because they actually need the room, you know what I mean? So if I did put animals there, it would be horses. But I brought the horse pens in just to see what everything would look like if I did put them there. And the big horse pen is smaller than the medium one. I'm like, what's happening here? What the what? What the what? What the what? Wow, there really isn't much to that, is there? See, the pig pen has this too. Like, I have no clue what this is for. Like, do you stockpile hay or straw in there, or is this where the manure accumulates? Or, I mean, what is that for? I mean, if it really isn't for nothing, that's what I would use it for. I'd stock powder feed in there or something. I don't know. Yeah, see, this is kind of like what the big horse pen is like. It's just open. And then the medium one actually has the stalls and stuff in it, so maybe that's why it's actually bigger. Appreciate them likes, guys. They are on it today. Love it. But even the medium one here is the same. Look, there's only one of those, 4 of them in this one. Now, before I started, because I never did anything with animals until FS22, but I mean, I really can't lie about that, because in FS19 I did do horses. That's the only thing I did was horses. You can make some good money with horses too. You can make some serious money with horses. But you actually have to take them out and ride them. Well, that's where that horse helper mod came in handy, because if you had the horse helper mod, you just didn't even have to ride them. You just keep them fed, and that's it. You can make good money. I think if we did add the sheep, we should use the big one though for the sheep. What do you think? I don't know, we could even use the medium one just because the building's smaller right here. So there's a trigger right here. So I'm guessing you would have to get to the back side of it. And then that's the front side where they roam, so if anything we could put the building like this. And then just kind of do like we did with the cows and that, just leave it in the middle and make it to where you have to enter the fence to get into them to do what you got to do with them. And then same thing with this. If we use this one, same thing. Face it backwards like that. Man, it's got a big trigger around it, huh? This is a huge trigger. But anyway, yeah, same thing with this. Triggers on that side. That's when the trigger's on the other side, huh? Yeah. So the good thing with this is I would only have to have one gate to get into it. And then just have this filled with trees up to the edge of wherever our fence would be. And then the same thing from there on. Technically, I could probably even just do it like this. Just have it like that. Maybe like this, and then have the gate where you come in right here. Because that trigger's on the other side, so have the gate where you come in right here, have a little dirt road painted there, just let it end right there, I guess. And then put the fence up to here to where they could roam clean over here and then back in there. And then here in the front as well. You don't need a manure heap with these though, do you? I don't think you need manure heaps, because anything you do with them is cut their hair to sell their hair as wool, right? Basically. I think that's about it. It'd be nice if they actually let you go in and cut their hair. I mean, you would think so, because they poo too, but I don't know. That's a question we're going to have to ask somebody that actually deals with them. You know what? I don't know. I was watching the little farmer, and he was scooping manure up by the sheep pen, so maybe. But it wasn't out of a manure heap though. It was just off the ground, so I don't know. Yeah, I think that big building would work good. Since it would be here by itself. Like if we had it over there like that, I would just use the medium one, but. Alright, what do you think? Should we add them or not? Or go big and throw horses in? I think people would use the sheep more than the horse, though. The horses. Alright, so now it would be nice to get down to them from up here like we did over there, but I guess you could come down the road there, come out there onto the main road and around to them, if he was just working around, working the animals or whatever. But again, I would like to keep them all in the same vicinity. But again, we could put them over here with the fields, and then just have a little farm over here. Like I said, leave the 2 sheds, the garage and the shed or whatever. I mean, absolutely. You know I'm a beast at it. We could actually have it to where it just jumps right off of this one. You know what I mean? Just have it come straight down through here like this. Bloop bloop. Bloop bloop. A bridge, and then have a gate right there. Have a gate, and then have a gate off the main road too as well, you know. But instead of making a whole new entrance out of here down to it, I mean, we could just jump straight off of that road to where it, maybe even have it to where you actually have to come down this road and then just have it split right here or something, and then cross the water here, like right at the edge of the fence, and then you turn into it. You know what I mean? So have it come down and then split this way over the bridge. Like have the fence here, over the bridge, and then you could open a gate and go in, and then still have the gate in the front too. I feel like if we did that though, we would have to put like just a little dirt road along the edge of the water or something. So when you went in, and I would tell people, hey, come in this way, go around to get your triggers and that, and then you can get out onto the main road. Yeah, so again, we could have it come off up here, but I think if we did have it come off this road, maybe we should just use the same road for so far and then split it. It sucks because I just did all that work to that road and I don't want to mess it up, but yeah, we could definitely do that, or we could have it come down from right here. And that's, I don't want to do that though, because that'll take from our logging, because that's going to be a bunch of logging there. You mean right here? On this bend? Or on this bend right here? Yeah. Have it come down and just have your road turn right here and put the bridge right there on that bend, you mean? I was just thinking right here, so that way you didn't have to come across the bridge, and you would pretty much have to stop on the bridge to get out to open the gate. That's why I was thinking about having it come across here, so you could actually get across the water and then stop and open the gate. But other than that, yeah, this here would definitely make more sense to come across right here. But again, I would want to keep the fence line close, so then you would actually have to stop on the bridge to get out. At least this way you could actually drive across and then hop out and open your gate. Alright. It's gotta end at some point. Yeah, no more animals after this. No more. I think putting the road in on this one might be more of a pain in the neck than actually putting the animals in.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Yeah. I actually have wanted to deal with the chickens though. Again, I haven't dealt with anything but cows and horses. I just started dealing with the cows. But I have wanted to dive into chickens a little bit. It makes me want to add chickens, Joel. Because I'll be playing this map for sure. I'll be playing the heck out of it. But again, if I want chickens, I could always just add them in game. Now, do you think? Obviously, we at least have to be this far from the road. And then, should we stay close to the road like that? Or should we be out here further? I like the idea of actually forcing people into the pen. Because normally, you know, just the fence would be right here around it, and you wouldn't even have to enter it to feed them and everything. But I like the idea of making you drive into the fence to get to it. Well, if I did it here, I just wanted the big area to be here so you actually had room to drive around it. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I was thinking of maybe having a fence line right here. I could even actually bring it over to here. But maybe having a fence line like right here, the gate right here to get in. Then you'd be able to drive around. And then your other gate would be right here. So that would give them this big roaming area here. And then keep the road here and keep it along the water though. Because with having the other road coming down and across the water, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you definitely, on this one, you definitely gotta have access to that side over there and the back side here. I don't know, I think it'll work pretty good right here where it's at. And then that'll give you room to maneuver around it there. I mean, technically, I like it like this, but technically, I could also do this here, spin it around. And then bring it to this side, right? And then have the gate here, and then have a gate here to get into it, and then have a gate over here to get into it from this side. So it'll just be one straight drive through. You could drive straight through and across the bridge and then up. And then you wouldn't have to worry about none of this. And then this would be their full roaming area. But I kind of like the idea of having it over here. Oh, you haven't messed with it yet? Alright, so that's 3 types of animals, a whole boatload of logging. I mean, a boatload. There's so much money to be made on this map, it's not even funny. So much money, it's not even funny. It's funny money. Alright, I want to get this done quick though so I can actually work on this forest ground, because we're not going to proceed with this area until we actually get that done. I'm going to keep adding stuff and adding stuff and adding stuff to avoid actually going up there and doing that. No, yeah, I remember that. I remembered you saying you were going to mess with the box today. Or it was yesterday, because I didn't stream. I didn't stream yesterday, so yeah, I think it was then. Yeah. Gonna have to break down one of these days and call the provider, man. I know what you're. Trust me, I know. I don't even have the money to think, and that's free, and I still can't afford it. Oh man. Yeah, whoever wanted defense here, yeah, their little fence. I mean, I guess I could still add defense with it turning. I really can't remember who asked me about the fence there. I can't. Man, it really sucks having it really sucks having to mess with this road. I mean, I don't have to. I could just make it to where force you to come off the main road there, but I don't know if we got it. If we got it down there, I want you to be able to get down to it easily straight from the farm. That way you can grab your trailers or whatever you might need for it and get right down to it. You know what? Before I even mess with that, I'm gonna save it. Before I even mess with it. Just in case. That's who it was. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but I don't know, man. It's a tough one because I actually want the road to be there, but man, it's a tough one. Like, I like our road here. Man, I would want to make it to where you could turn from this side too. You know what I mean? So, however I do it, if I do it. Yeah, it was either Gaming Joy and or who else was in here that day? I think it was Gaming Joy though. Man. Oh, you know what else I could do too? I mean, I could just put it down here and just have it follow the edge of this water right here and across, just like that, and wouldn't have to mess with our hill at all. You know what I mean? Just have it come down and just turn right here, and then that way you could just cross the bridge from the cows and go straight to the sheep, or come down the hill. You would have to drive a little bit further to get to them instead of jumping off up here, but I could actually put it down here without messing with that hill. What you talking about, Triple D? I was just messing with everybody the other day. You know, it's that thing where you gotta blame everybody but yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. I did want that to happen though. It worked out. That's what I need though. I need you guys to push me to do things. That's how we end up with an awesome map. But as long as it isn't cluttered and stupid, then I'm doing it. Okay. But yeah, Triple D Honey there suggested this. Well, I added the ditch because it just needed it. But yeah, suggested the water coming out of the hillside there. I got it leaking out in 3 spots and then running down to the ditch. Yeah, man, it worked. It definitely worked. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Just make it to where they either have to go through the campgrounds and down across the bridge and into the sheep, or come all the way down up through here, up to the main road and all the way around, or make our road jump off up here and across the bridge, or put a road down here along this bottom right here and then have it turn and then across the bridge. Suggestions. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Just don't make me work too hard. A, B, C, D. Down here, Joel, right here. Blue, 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 blue. Like that. And then obviously this is gonna be full of trees. This here. This will be, well, from the cow fence over will be full of trees. So yeah, you'll be driving through the woods next to the water to get over to the sheep. Now, is that your honest opinion, or are you just trying to take it easy on me? Okay, so, see, I would probably have to move our cows though, because our cow fence is right here too, remember? Unless I did it right here and then popped in a bridge right here pop in a bridge right there, and then have you come around like this. Well, option A was going. Oh, okay. Option A was going around that way, and or this way. I was thinking of that being option A, this being option B. Then option C was coming down off the hill, and then option D was going through here like this. Now, if I do go through here like this, I'll have to move that fence back for the cows, because I have it right up against these bushes. It's right against these bushes. That fence follows this line right here to this post. Now, I mean, I guess I could maybe take out the bushes and squeeze in a road there. So you'd be I don't know, man, that would be tight. Yeah, Jewel was on this side of it. Jewel was on this side of it here. But I got that fence there. So, like I said, instead of following this all the way through like this, maybe we could just have it turn right here and then just jump across the bridge right here. And it would bring you right on the outside of that fence. Have a bridge right there. I think Joel's a little behind on the stream. Yeah, but I'd rather mold in the ground, because I mean, you could bring anything down this hill, you know what I mean, and just make it to where it turns not sharp, but make it a wide turn here. Okay, yeah, my only thing is I'd rather mold this ground than have to move that fence, because if I move that fence, then I'll have to get back into the mesh and reform that whole mesh to move the cows back with the fence. But yeah, I mean, I would love to do it like that. And then I could just bump the water over, but this is, yeah, I can't mess with that water plane. I mean, I could, but it would be a lot of work. Yeah. I forgot about that fence being there. I really did. See, and then, like I said, I could have it just hug in between the fence and the water, but that would be very narrow. I could bring that, just pinch the water off some, but I don't want to do that either. But, I mean, if you have a vehicle that's too big to make this turn right here, I mean, you still have the option of coming in off the main road, you know what I mean? So it's not like it's going to really stop you from getting to it. Because this road here itself is big. And then if I can get it to where you make a wide swing here instead of a sharp one, it should be okay. It is going to be a good bit of ground molding right here though to get that to make a decent turn there. But I want to mess with the road before I even start messing with the pin. I don't know. I'm pretty good at molding in roads, man. I really am. I think so. Look at that. We're almost done already. And then, boom, as soon as you come across the bridge, then you can turn up onto it. Unfortunately, the more I cut into this hill here, the steeper it's going to get on us, but it is what it is. Oops. See, that ain't bad, right? Now, if you're pulling a huge trailer down here, then it might be a little bit of an issue, but I don't think so. Triple D Honey, what do you know about sheep? What, down over the hill? Right here? You're killing me. You know that? It's a lot more work. No, do they need a do you need a manure heap for the sheep in game? That I have no clue about. Okay, I didn't think so. I didn't want to go adding a manure heap and then somebody played a map and was like, why is this dummy put a manure heap here? Yeah, I didn't think that you actually needed one for them, but I figured I'd ask. Yeah, I really wish that fence wasn't there, man. I do. Moving a fence ain't a problem. It's just the mesh would have to be moved too, and that's where the problem would come in. See, I don't know. Yes, it would be better to come down off of here. Um, but there's always a but, right? That's a lot of work. um, Now it would cut into a logging area because then it would make it too steep to actually log it. If I bring it down through there, then it really wouldn't mess with the hill for logging. I don't know. There's pros and there's cons to it. Either way. No. Just thinking. I would like to, I don't know, I would like to have it come down this so far just so there was only one road to get down over the hill. Instead of having it like this. With this here would be less land forming, I guess. Just because the hill isn't very steep right here to begin with. It isn't. Thinking of having it come right here, but I would have to cut down some right there, so it'd be like, I don't want to cut down too much on it though, because you still got to be able to get into there. So if I cut down on this, yeah. Hey, I could do what I did over here. Where was it? Where was that? I'm trying to think of where that was. Oh, up here. Yeah. Oop. Up here, this road here, when you turn on it, boom, there's a tree laying in the road. But if you hit it with your tractor or your car, you can just push it right out of the road. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think I'm gonna call it here, and then debate on this. I gotta go make my daughter something to eat, man. I meant to stop like 20 minutes ago. But yeah, like I said, I'd like to come right there off of it. But I don't want it messing with that. So that's why I was kind of wanting it to where you turn down this first at least, and then jumped off of it. But that would be more messing with the land, unless I just pushed it out this way some and then started you down. That would work too. Yeah, if I just make it kind of Y right here, and then just push it out this way some, and then drop over, so that way I don't have to mess with the edge of this road for getting in the building there. I don't know. I mean, I think you would be fine right here. I actually got that pretty wide, but I ain't gonna save that. But that's it. So appreciate you guys. Yeah, appreciate that donation as well. That motivation donation. That's a good one. Motivation donation. Again, guys, Giants Partners, if you're interested in the new game, the old game, any DLCs, the upcoming expansion, any of that good stuff, check out the links in the description, and or use the code Triple D at checkout. And no extra cost to you. All proceeds go to support the channel to bring you more great content. With that being said, Joel, have a good one. Triple D, Carl, Eric, anybody and everybody else that joined the stream today, I appreciate you. If anybody subscribed to the channel and your channel is private and it did not show up in our alert box, I appreciate you. Welcome aboard. But that's it. So if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see what's coming, what's next, hit that subscribe button, mash them notification bells, and I'm out. Deuces.